It is time now for the PHL morning news on this Wednesday morning, November 11th, 2015, Veterans Day. Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, November 11th, 2015, Veterans Day. Wishing you all, my fellow friends, a happy Veterans Day. Here are your news headlines here in our top story at 7:31 here on this Wednesday morning here as in Akron, Ohio, a mass fatality plan is in place as authorities begin the recovery of victims' bodies that go for the wreckage from a plane that crashed here Tuesday. See savings of $1.4 billion from SAB Miller takeover offer worth $1.6 billion based on Tuesday close, since an African growth key part of the deal. London. European regulators issued guidelines on Wednesday for the labeling of consumer products that are made in Israeli settlements and Palestinian territories and sold in the European Union. Veterans Day is a day to set aside to honor those who have served their country. It is traces the roots back to the World War I when it was known as Armistice Day. Nearly 3 years ago, a group of about 200 workers at McDonald's, Taco Bell, and other New York City fast food restaurants walked over the job and rallied for higher wages of $15. Private Syrian opposition figures rejected on Wednesday a Russian draft proposal for a process aimed at solving the newly 5-year war, saying Moscow's aim was to keep President Bashar al-Assad in power and marginalize dissenting voices. Fastest angry protesters attempted to enter Afghanistan's presidential combat as the march over the brutal murders of 7 minority house arrests briefly turned violent. The legacy investigation branches interrogated a 66-year-old former member of the parachute regiment, the lead force that shot to death 13 Catholic. Ankara, Turkey, the latest in the flow of the people across Europe in search of a better life as the European Union in one of the initial documents that Africans who have refused asylum needs to return back to the countries. At asking 2 top officials, the University of Missouri protesters thought change was underway and that the school was seriously tackling the issue of racism on campus. 2 law enforcement officers were jailed on murder charges for a 6-year-old autistic boy's fatal shooting in the central Louisiana have been targets of previous complaints that they used excessive force and neglected their duties. District Judge Kelly Ryan is the option of following the jury's death sentence recommendation sentenced to Miller to life. The pound climbing against the dollar in Europe after UK unemployment fell to the lowest in more than 70 years as Britain's currency rose against 13 of the 16 major peers that extended their defense from last week's 6-month low versus the greenback. New York, 2 men held in Israel and a U.S. citizen believed to be living in Moscow were among 4 people who have been charged with stealing the contact information of more than 100 million customers in the U.S. Snapchat got a 25% markdown on one of the biggest investors' mutual fund firm. Fidelity, according to Morningstar, Fidelity invested more than $46 million into the Southern latest financial round, which was announced in July. Chinese online retail company Alibaba Group reported record sales over the course of 12 hours on Wednesday as people across China logged on the company rate singles day. Event discovered the largest online shopping event in the world. Here. The Dow up 27.73 at 17,758.21. S&P 500 281.72 and Nasdaq 5,083.24. The mysterious group started photos as likely early signs of structural failure. Scientists expect the moon to be pulled apart in 30 to 50 million years. A new study found that medicines do not degrade and expire faster in space as the samples were sent back to Earth. And from SSS, scientists discovered that the most medicines were still intact and no unusual degradation products were not loaded. The behavior of tiny moons that orbit around the dwarf planet Brussels astronomers data from a New Horizons mission shows that they are orbited in ways that are not seen anywhere else in the solar system, astronomers say. Zhangzhou, China, just outside the southwest border of Beijing, a new coal-fired power. And he depends on resident Zhangzhou, a rural town in Hebei province. Low-density lipid tension to walls and arteries restricts blood flow, possibly leading to cardiovascular disease. The blood-brain barrier is a natural defense, keeping us safe from bacterial infections, but it prevents some brain treatments. The Canadian team has found a way to break food. Holly Christensen's Magic Hour project has been creating special princess wigs for children around the country. Chipotle had to shut down 43 restaurants of an E. coli outbreak. And if you don't think it can happen to you, you're wrong. Peter Tell News Time, 7:35. Time for a sports report. Last night, the Boston Celtics defeat the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee, 99-83. Here, Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden to take on Indiana Pacers. While the North Leicesters boys soccer team will be in Brockton Asphalt at 2 o'clock for the MIAA South Division 3 semi-final round as they take on the Martha's Vineyarders. Here. It is about the 98 Thomas Sunday Tuesday night for the man. The Noble was a 7-6 method in America that didn't even win it. The first unit opened by a trip and sometimes literally into a major early deficit. Look with told photo. Now that their playoff teams sort of changed, the Blue Jays come to believe that they can make a win and sales pitch to the free agents. Look with told photo. If the offseason unfolds in the glass into the North Division, yes, so Pug will report to 3 Tatum with a resculpt the body. At the fall, the Lord's number 13 AP poll followed his loss to Ole Miss as the 19th album is up to the top of the rankings. Here. Pierre Chaladusam, 7:36 here on this Wednesday morning, Veterans Day morning here on it. And it's time out for a travel report. 295 on the northbound side. It is so from Cumberland all the way to Route 95. 95 on the northbound side. It is so from Route 1A all the way out to Route 152 in the Danbury area here. Route 3 on the northbound side. So from 228 and Rockland all the way to Derby Street and Hague Mayor doing it. Accident here on Route 3 the southbound side before Route 18 and South Weymouth. Southeast Express to the northbound side is over the Dorchester stretch. Southbound side of the Southeast Expressway, over the Dorchester stretch. 93 the southbound side, it is so from Medford all the way up to the Zachin Bridge. Route 1 of the southbound side, a little slow before Route 93 in Boston here. 93 the southbound side of the Thibodeau Tunnel, so from the Zachin Bridge all the way out to Government Center here. Route 1A. On the Southern Tunnel, it is slow, a little slow, but Callan Tunnel's looking good. Mass Packet to the westbound side, so from South Boston all the way at the Austin Barton Tolls. Mass Packet to the eastbound side, so from the Austin Barton Tolls all the way to the Prue Tunnel. 120 to the northbound side, so for the Mass Packet all the way at the Route 20 Waltham. Route 120 to the southbound side, a little slow around. Route 3 in Burlington here, 120 to the southbound side, so for the Lexington all the way out to Trappell Road. 93 to the northbound side, it is so for 128 all the way out to Reddit here. Route 485 on the northbound side, it is slow from Route 16 all the way to Route 85. Route 485 on the southbound side, a little slow around the western stretch. Route 3 on the southbound side, a little slow around Route 113 around Route 48 Chelmsford here. 485 on the southbound side, so from Andover all the way up to after Route 93. 93 on the southbound side, so from Lawrence all the way up to Route 485 and Andover. 93 on the northbound side, a little slow before Route 485 and Andover. Do the next on 93 southbound after Route 485. 93 southbound, get the next before 495, so expect delays here. And the Granite State Airways are looking good here, and the main turback. It's looking good from York and Augusta via Paul here, and Falmouth Spur is also for the main turback to Falmouth on the eastbound side. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here at 7:38 here. Subway system looking good. Here, meter rail, Franklin Line, train 732 and 754 from Walpole, day 5 to 50 minutes to the late turnaround equipment. Greenbush Line, train 071654 from substation late day 15-20 minutes to the late turnaround equipment. Kingston Blue Line, train 033 from substation late today 15-20 minutes to the substation to a mechanical problem. Needham Line, train 605 705 from substation late day 10 to 50 minutes to the late turnaround direct signal problems there. Newburyport Markport Line, train 10268 from Markport Lane, 15-25 minutes today to early mechanical problem here. Providence Total Line, train 904 668 from Stoughton to Lane today, 15-20 minutes to the late turn 804 ahead with a medical emergency. And Providence Total Line, train 905 728 from substation late today, 20-25 minutes to the Amtrak still problems. Providence Total Line, train 810 755 from Providence Lane today, 10-50 minutes to the late turn equipment. Providence Total Line, train 906 7 from substation late today, 10-20 minutes to the Amtrak still problems there. Providence Solar Line train 804 627 from Providence is on the move to operate 33 minutes late. Watch for updates. Providence Solar Line train 06 58 from Whitford Church is on the move, operate 25 minutes late. Watch for updates here. And Providence Solar Line train 801 620 from substation late today, 10 to 50 minutes to the MTAC signal problems there. Fair Channel News Time is out. And the ferries are looking good. Fair Channel News Time, 7:40 here on this Wednesday morning here. Time now for weather report here. And looking at the radar situation, shows some light rain around the south shore and stretch over to Boston and up the 120 quarter from Lexington all the way up to Gloucester here, and a little line of rain showers from Leominster stretching up the hill. Low lawns able up to the southeastern rim, up to the summer Maine here. And also seeing some spotty rain showers around Kent County and Redound stretching up the wind and Connecticut and stretching up through Hartford and down for Western Connecticut and down for Stamford and Bridgeport here. Seeing some spotty rain showers from western Massachusetts up into Vermont and up into western and north central portions of New Hampshire here. But this is a heavy band of rain showers around Elton, Connecticut, and also some heavy rain showers from southeastern Windsor and stretching in Manchester and Mount Vernon, Connecticut here. And we're going to time to see where they go, and it's headed towards the southeast. And also some heavy bands of rain around Waterbury and Watertown and Rumford, Connecticut here. Okay, 7-day forecast again like this here for today. Veterans Day, rain main before 11 a.m. Pressure bug before 10 a.m. High water 51 degrees and north at about 13 to 6 miles an hour. Just based on website. New pressure bug between 20 evidence possible. Today, most skies got about 37 degrees and north at about 5 to 10 miles of coming light after midnight. Here, Thursday, showers likely May after 4 p.m. Increased skies high about 54 degrees and cold wind Kevin staff around 5 to 7 miles per hour in the morning. Just based on 6%. New pressure bug between 10 quarter inch possible. Thursday, showers likely May before 1 a.m. Cloud skies gradually becoming cloud skies about 45 degrees and south at about 8 miles an hour becoming west after midnight. Just based on 6%. New pressure bug less than 10 inches possible. Friday. Most of the skies about 37 degrees and west about 8 to 13 miles gust high 31 miles an hour. Friday night, Podcast got about 37 degrees. Sunday skies about 50 degrees. Saturday night, most coasts got about 30 degrees. Sunday, most skies about 51 degrees. Saturday night, Podcast got about 34 degrees. Monday, skies about 57 degrees. Monday night, most coasts got about 37 degrees. And for Tuesday, most skies about 58 degrees. Currently here in Norton Deer, it is 51 degrees light rated fog mist, the humidity 89%. And that's me for the Peter Chell. More to do, 0 on this. Wednesday morning, November 11th, 2015, Tuesday. Have a good day with a goodbye today. Take time out of your usual day to honor and remember the men and women who put their lives in the country for the ultimate sacrifice. Have a good day with a goodbye today, and a good morning.